All right, here we are back for just a little bit more. We're buttoning this thing up. We've torqued down all of our cam bolts. We've ran cam timing. We like where it is. Those bolts have been torqued. So the last move on building one of these things is got to check the valve clearance again. I'm just going to run down the intake side first just so we don't get confused. So I got two gauges here. Here's what we got. The 0.15 millimeter has to go. The 0.17 millimeter, we don't want it to go. Now, even if the 0.17 goes, that's still good. Here we'll go in with the 0.15 goes, 0.15 goes. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for just to slide in like that. Slide in like that. Now we're going to go for the 0.17. Does not go. Doesn't go. Doesn't go. We'll roll the motor over here. We'll get into this. Looks like the center one. I'll bring this up to top dead center here. That's close. Again, we're gonna hit it with our 15. 15 goes, 15 goes. So we're a go on our 15s. Come in with the 17. 17 goes. Gonna have to go one bigger. We're gonna go in with the 0.2 mil. The 0.2 mil is still within spec. Does not go. Does not go. So this is still within spec, but it doesn't go. And that means that we are less than 0.2 mil, but we're over the 1.5 that we need. So we're good on this one. Roll over. I heard my dogs out there barking. You know what that means. More parts are showing up. Last one with our 15. 15 goes. I keep saying 15. The 0.15 goes. The 0.15 goes. Here we are at our 0.17. 0.17 does not go, does not go. So we are less than 0.17, but the 15 goes. So our entire valve clearance along the intake side is good. Let's see where we can start over here. Now on the exhaust side, the number is a little bit different. We're shooting for 0.21 to 0.25. So we're gonna start in with that 0.21, and we're gonna start in 0.203. So this point, just a 0.2. The 0.2 goes, 0.2 goes. Now, unfortunately, because it's metric, I got to jump up substantially bigger. So we're going to go to a 0.22. This is over, and I'm thinking this is in clearance, but I'm okay if it doesn't go. It does go, and it doesn't go. So we're way within clearance here, and on this one, we're right on the tight side. We're probably at 0.21, and 0.21 is in clearance. So we'll again hit this with the 0.203, goes, 0.203, goes. So we're good there. 0.22, does not, 0.22 barely goes. Barely goes on both of those. So we'll go ahead and check the one size up. We're still in spec on 0.22. Here's 0.25. This is at the loose end of the spec, and it does not go, does not go, does not go. So we're at the loose end of our spec, probably just a little bit on the looser end. I'd rather it be on the tighter end, but as long as we're on the tighter end on the intake side, I'm okay with it being just a little bit looser on the exhaust side. So we're gonna roll over one more time here. There we go. That 0.20 does not go. Goes, 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 goes. So the 0.2 does go. We're a little bit tight on this one, and I don't have a shim to get any difference. So this one is probably like 0.21 even or 0.208, and I just can't get that. So we are just on the tight side of spec, gonna go ahead and leave that. That's gonna be good. So all of our valve clearances now, as the motor's going back together, we know they're good. So real quick, we are also gonna do one final leak down test. I'm only using this, you guys probably seen me in the video throwing this in and out. This is a shish kebab skewer. And I put it in there just so I have a visual indicator on top dead center, so that I know when I'm getting close. I do that. You don't gotta do that. That's just something I do. Right there. We're right there, top dead center. I know I said I wasn't gonna do leak down test earlier. I was completely joking. When you get this far into a motor, you better be leak testing this thing before you bury it in a snowmobile. All right, there we're at 100. You can see we're really not leaking. We got really good seal up here. Same thing, we're on the middle cylinder here. Get this back here so you guys can, I hope this is focusing in for you guys. All right. I'm running out of air. I'm gonna have to run the air out, but there we go, 100. Let me get it over so I can see it. So we're running out of air, but you can see we're right there. I'm gonna get this air pump back up. Here we go. So we're at 100. So the motor is sealing well. You can see there, we just leak down test all 3 holes. We have real good seal up on our valves. We have real good seal up on our rings. So we have a motor that has a clean bill of health. So we'll get fresh gasket in here. We'll get these bolts torqued, stage 8, get the lockers on it. Header has to go on before it goes in the chassis. We'll get the valve cover on. I'll probably swap out the oil filter now just in case I can't get it later. Any chassis modification I'm gonna do, I think there's some rivets under the motor that I have to replace, but this thing has a clean bill of health. It's getting ready to go back in. This thing's gonna be a ripper for sure. So that's all I got for today. I was just going and doing the last minute checks that I need to do before I bury this thing. But yeah, moving right along.